Now, Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Well, just take a look at this. This is absolutely spectacular. We've been watching the fog and the clouds that we've had now for a good 4 or 5 days in a row. We've been seeing it from the ground, but this is what it looks like from above, flying in an airplane over the coastal bend for the past several days. This is what you would have seen. You see just how thick some of that fog is there. You can see the sun there off in the distance. There is some blue sky up there. It just hasn't made it here to the surface for the past several days. So sent in by Maya Grant. We really appreciate this because this is fantastic video. You see as the airplane is making it down into the clouds. Just look at how thick that is, and it extends all the way down to the surface. What we've been seeing is fog for the last several days, and then you're looking at the visibility now. Yep, that's what we've been seeing here at the surface for the past several days. So really appreciate Maya for sending that in to us. You know, we've had a very warm day today across the coastal bend, in addition to a little bit of fog earlier today. Here are those high temperatures. You see the high of 81 degrees in Corpus Christi. It is February 5th, and we're talking 81 degrees already. 82 out there in Alice, 83 in Falfurrias, and 84 was the big winner out there in Kingsville. This is a competition I wouldn't want to win personally. However, humidity outside is only complicating matters because that means we've got such high humidity, especially right here along the Gulf Coast, that it's feeling much warmer than what it actually is outside. So it actually felt like the mid 80s for some areas around the area today because of this high humidity. And this high humidity is also responsible for the fog. You see the fog, it's sea fog, so it's been sitting over the ocean for several days now, and it just continues to roll in at times, and we're already seeing more of that occur. Rockport down to 0 miles visibility, Port Aransas at 1 mile, and even Corpus Christi will start to dwindle as we head into the evening. Now, there is some good news with this. Notice what's going to happen here. Future tracker winds as we go throughout the night tonight. Wind speeds are about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's elevated from what they have been for the past several days. So as long as we keep that wind speed elevated at least a tad, it's not going to get rid of this fog, but it is going to at least diminish it some. We're going to finally get rid of it as we head into the end of the week. So satellite and radar, you see a lot of clouds streaming across the Lone Star State for today. Not a lot in the way of rainfall, though. Most of the rain was confined to the southeast and up there into the plains. But we are going to start to see some rainfall developing across the state as we head into Thursday. So let's show you the next few days on Future Tracker. Look at what's going to happen here. As we go into tomorrow, we're going to see another break in the clouds during the afternoon. So you may see a little bit of sunshine again late tomorrow, but it's going to be short-lived because we're going to bring in the clouds and fog again tomorrow night. It's also going to be a tad breezier for tomorrow as well. Then as we head into Thursday, you see the cold front finally making it through the states, and we're also going to see those isolated showers popping up along it. You can't rule out a rumble of thunder here, but overall, most of us should just expect to see some showers when this rolls through sometime Thursday afternoon. It's also going to bring in some much colder air as we head into Friday. It's going to be a cold rain here in the coastal bend, but further to our north, closer to San Antonio and Austin, could be looking at a few sleet pellets falling from the sky, but we're not going to have to worry about that here in the coastal bend. It's all going to remain in liquid form for us. But look at where these temperatures are going to be. First of all, we're going to drop down into the 40s for a good chunk of the day on Friday, but because the wind will be blowing so strong behind that cold front, it's going to feel so much colder. It will feel like about the freezing mark. This is at 11 a.m. on Friday, so we're all out and about doing stuff, and it's going to feel like that 32-degree mark, feeling like the 20s further to our north, and even in the Panhandle, it will be feeling like the single digits. So winter is not over here in the coastal bend, despite the warm and humid weather we've had lately. Tomorrow's forecast, 68 degrees to start the day. Already working up to 78 by lunchtime, and 80 degrees in and around that 80-degree mark again for most areas tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be steamy, though. Any peaks of sunshine are going to make that humidity really make it feel nice and toasty. So for the Future Tracker, notice what's going to happen. We've got gray skies for tonight. Can't rule out a couple of sprinkles or maybe some pockets of mist. As we head into tomorrow around lunchtime, that's when we may start to see a few breaks occurring, and then that's going to extend even further into the evening. Unfortunately, the clouds are coming back for tomorrow night, though. Well, now it's time for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by AutoNation. Gear up with a new truck. AutoNation's New Year New Truck event is on. Rush to the AutoNation store near you. So our best chance of rain for the next several days is going to be on Thursday. Cold front moves through. Moderate chance of rain. Drop that down to low as we head through the weekend. But look at those temperatures from 70s on Thursday down to the 50s as we head into Friday. Staying chilly for Saturday and gradually warming back up for the start of next week. Sonia?